Welcome, everybody. Let's go Niners. My name is Jason Aponte. What's up, 49er fans? Jason Aponte here with a bad voice. Literally was at the Little Baby concert. Didn't know that they were going to be playing a football game there. But for the people that are here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for when we go live. A lot of content coming down the line, if I was guessing, just because of that. But yeah, Jason, I blame you for jinxing this team. I mean, if you need to blame somebody, you might as well blame me. I mean, at this point, makes a lot of sense. But shout out to everybody who is here, supports the channel, all of those things. I am going to open the floor in the comments for what is it you want to complain about? And I think that's the best way to open up this show. What exactly do you want to complain about? Because I feel like there were many things. And some of them have legs, some of them don't. But I want to know, what exactly are we blaming this loss on? Because there's a few things you can look at. The 49ers, while we laud their depth and we laud their talent and their coaching, can only do so much based on who's available, right? Javon Kinlaw, Eric Armstead, Jimmy Ward, both starting cornerbacks now, right? Okay. That's one place to start. A fumble that was returned for a touchdown drops by Charlie Warner. And God, who's the other drop? I mean, you guys can put it in the comments. Hold on. You're one of the blames. Yeah, Nick. I mean, I totally had everything to do with the fact that the 49ers didn't go out there and play well. I completely blame myself. Ray. And Ray had a drop. So this is where the conversation should begin. Where's the blame go? Mike McGlinchey was injured in this game. Mooney Ward left this game. Where does the blame go? Does it go towards... No, of course. I'm just joking. Of course, Nick. I had people tell me, you're more important than the players. Somebody who was really excited to meet me, and I was like, no. I was like, I am certainly nowhere near as important as players. So yeah, we're good. It's where do you start? Where do you start with this one? Okay. Kyle Pitts scored his first United States touchdown today. There was a fumble return for a touchdown that counts for 7 points on the Falcons side. It's hard to really process this one right off the bat. So I know you guys come to me for instant reaction. Like, what do you think? What are you going to say? This is one of those games that I need a few days to process. And I'm going to watch again when I get on my plane to go back home tomorrow. But here's the thing. All right, Sergio, let's start the conversation here. Sergio, why are we throwing the third string receivers instead of our three main guys? If a guy's open, he's open. Okay? So for those same things that you kill Jimmy, Kyle, whoever it is for like, oh, there's a guy running wide open, and Kittle was wide open on the first drive, or I think it was the first drive that Jimmy had, wide open. I get that. But for the same things that you would literally pile on Jimmy and Kyle for, Jimmy took those throws and they got dropped. And it's like, if there was all 22 of that tomorrow, when Jimmy throws it 3, 4, or 5 yards to somebody for a completion, you would say, holy shit, Charlie Warner's running down the field by himself. Ray McLeod's running down the field by himself. It's, where do we get to this happy medium when it comes to this team? So I sent out a tweet today, and I guess we might as well just get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way. Find a way to blame this game on Jimmy Garoppolo. I dare you. That was the tweet. I dare you. Because you can't. You can't. You can't. Sure. If you have a quarterback who is of an elite caliber past Jimmy Garoppolo, you might be able to overcome these things. But again, goes back to what I've been telling you about Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not here to discuss him. I'm not here to break it down on what he is. He is what he is. Considering what he is, he was fine today. He was fine. He was fine. Again, I don't know how I've become the Jimmy Garoppolo pro person, enthusiast, whatever it is that you want to call it, but somehow I have, because it's gotten too far. There's nothing that Jimmy Garoppolo did in this game that cost his team this game. Flat out. Sorry. Nothing you can say. Nothing you can say. And the last throw, whatever. Should never got to that. Slick 68. Should never got to that. Because he put a touchdown in Ray-Ray McCloud's hands. He put a 45-yard throw. Yeah. Alpha 48. Yeah, you totally got me. The guy who literally yelled all offseason for a replacement from Jimmy Garoppolo and now is being objective towards Jimmy Garoppolo, for sure. You got me now. Again, I'm going to break it down one more time. If you can't be objective, clearly, about Jimmy Garoppolo, then stop talking. If you want to prove your point about Jimmy Garoppolo, it is what it is. Then go for it. Nobody's trying to fight you on that. But if you can't look yourself in the face and say Jimmy Garoppolo had nothing to do with this loss, you got a you problem. I'm not going to keep talking about that. That's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. All I'm doing is being objective. And I want you YouTube commenters, because I'm a little spicy right now. I'm a little tipsy. Got a little beer in my hand. I want you YouTube commenters to tell me how to move. I've had people say I'm super biased against this team. I've had people say that I hate this team. Please tell me how I'm supposed to move, YouTube commenters, with this team and how I observe them. Because none of you have a grasp on it. None. None of you have a grasp on it. None. So don't tell me Jay's a 49er hater. Jay's a biased 49ers. You don't even know. What I'm doing is something that is lost upon many, many, many 49ers fans and content creators. Objectiveness. If Jimmy Garoppolo plays well, he played well. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to tell you he played well. This game, if he plays poorly, I'm going to tell you. He played like shit. I'm going to come out here and tell you. I don't understand. What do you want from me? Why do you watch me then? I don't get it. It's so funny to me. Oh, you're biased. I'm telling you that your 49ers team, even while they're decimated, should win this game. Problem? They lost. Okay, I'm wrong. You got it. But now I'm biased, but when I give other takes, I hate this team. Figure it out. So let me know how I need to move. I felt the 49ers played the game that they were supposed to. A fumble return for a touchdown. On the end zone that I was watching accounts for 7 points in this game. That means the games, shout out to Travis, man. You're a cool guy. I met you in the line at the Hard Rock Cafe. We had the discussion, injuries, close game. ATO got the win. Nice meeting you. Shout out to Travis. Congratulations on your job, bro. Congratulations. It's the bigger thing. Jason, I'm not mad. I mean, it's football. Games. Wow. You mean to tell me Jimmy Garoppolo played like shit last week? Alpha 45, I would ask you, and I want you to, continuously to watch my show. I don't want to cook you and put you out of here. But if that was playing like shit, what on earth do you think you're watching? Seriously. If you really in your heart believe that Jimmy Garoppolo played poorly against the Carolina Panthers, I don't know what it is that you need to see, Alpha 45. Seriously. How is that he played like shit? I've seen him play like shit. All right, let me ask you this question, Alpha 45. If he played like shit against Carolina, what the fuck did he play against Denver? Incredible discussion that we're having right here. So he played like shit in a win where he didn't turn the ball over, but he played against Denver. He almost threw a pick six. I almost was 6'7". I almost made the JVT. Who gives a shit about almost? What matters is what happened, Alpha 45. And I implore you, this is how I know you don't watch other football teams. Watch other football teams when they have dropped passes and dropped interceptions. Do you say Josh Allen almost threw 3 interceptions? No, you say he threw 429 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game, 4 touchdowns. What on earth are you talking about, dude? If you don't like the man, just say the shit. Just say it. Just say the shit. Don't say anything other than that. Just say the shit. Look and type these words in right now. Type these words. I dislike Jimmy Garoppolo. Type those words and I will respect it more than you saying that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. I can't believe that I have now become the beacon for Jimmy Garoppolo. I really can't. I can't believe it. You have not watched an ounce of football outside of the 49ers. If you believe that Jimmy Garoppolo is the only one who throws almost interceptions, I implore you to watch other teams. Aaron Rodgers had 3 picks that were dropped against the New York Giants. But Jimmy Garoppolo has 2, and it's like, man, he played like shit. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm tired of y'all just like throwing everything at Jimmy's lap, bro. You can say, I dislike Jimmy G. Cool. I'm good with that. But at the same time, you can say, I dislike Jimmy Garoppolo, but he didn't play like shit today. I'm not asking you to change your opinion on him. This is the funniest shit, regardless. This is the funniest shit that I've had to deal with now, being on this YouTube channel. Is when Jimmy plays well, hey, he played well. When Jimmy plays like shit, hey, he played like shit. But you guys don't want to simplify it in that way. Jimmy Garoppolo is not the reason this team lost. They did not lose because of Jimmy Garoppolo. What is wrong with y'all? Seriously. They couldn't get a stop on 3rd down. They played like shit on special. They had a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. Guys dropped passes that would have continued drives. Why is it so hard to talk about that? Why is it so hard to say that? I don't understand. I don't understand. My voice sounds like this because I've been yelling. I've been at the game. I was at a little baby concert. Apparently there was a football game there today. But seriously, guys, we have to start like, I'm tired of, and you know what? This is the last I'm going to talk about him because my content is not focused on Jimmy Garoppolo as opposed to other people. My content is not focused on him because there's a football team that plays. There's 52 guys that play. Quarterback's one of them. The most important for sure, no doubt. But my content is not focused on Jimmy Garoppolo. It's not. But come on, man. Come on. He didn't play poorly in this game. You're not mad at Charlie Warner? You're not mad at Charlie Warner for dropping a fucking beautiful pass? You're not mad at Ray McCloud for dropping a dime that would have been a 60-yard catch? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Look, here's where I'm going to throw some blame. This might be a shock. Get ready. Hold on to your hats. Kyle Shanahan. Why isn't your team prepared to play? Why are these guys dropping passes? Why is it that it seems like you didn't have any urgency when the team was down 2 scores with 9 minutes? I lost my voice yelling at the screen at the field. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you going? What is this about, like getting into the huddle with 9 minutes left? You're down 2 scores. Seriously. So you know who I am blamed for? This is the first time. Kyle Shanahan. What the fuck was that? Why was there no urgency going forward? Why was there no, hey, no huddle, go, go, go? It took you 3 minutes and 30 seconds left with the clock for all of a sudden for you to move. That's not on Jimmy. That's on you. Jimmy does what you say. You're the master, right? You're the one who runs it, right? Why did you push? Why did you push? Because, all right, you can take back 7 points on a fumble. But you're still, where's the urgency? The sense of urgency going forward in this game. I blame Kyle Shanahan more than I blame anybody. Sorry. I don't know how you can argue that. I really don't, man. I really don't. Shout out to people in here. We're about 15 minutes in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. A ton of content coming this way. Exactly, Edgardo. 9 minutes left, and you're down 2 scores. 2. And you're huddling up. And you're just like, oh, well, we got it. What happened? What happened? Kyle? I don't care what condescending answer you gave today at the press conference. I don't care what condescending answer you're going to give going forward. You blew it today. Come on, man. Where was the urgency? You're down 2 scores. You're down 2 scores, and your defense isn't exactly playing lights out. That's the other part. Your defense is down a bunch of players. They've been giving up a bunch of yards. Your defense, it felt like Kyle was like, oh, this is the defense that I've had the entire year that I'm good with. What happened, Kyle? What happened? Why did you move the ball? Mr. Faithful, thank you for the donation. Got a chance to chat with you as you were leaving the Hard Rock Cafe. Nice to finally meet you, bro. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, bro. Really do, man. So many nice people in Atlanta, man. Hard Rock Cafe, John Chapman's thing, just walking around the airport, even saying what's up to people. It's been cool, man. It's been really cool. But come on, man. Come on, Kyle. You're down 2 scores. 2. That means you need a touchdown, an extra point, a touchdown, an extra point, and you need to stop in between those things. 9 minutes left, and you're like, huddle up. Nah, get them together. Let's figure it out. Come on, Kyle. Come on. I understand. You probably believe your defense was going to play better than they did today. They didn't. These are the in-game things I'm talking about. Fix it. You realize your defense isn't playing well. Come on. Come on. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if you're going to sit here and blame Jimmy Garoppolo, it's like, okay, I felt Jimmy was Jimmy today, again, as usual. But Kyle Shanahan with 9 minutes left, why don't you have your team moving the ball, moving it, getting up? Yes, and this is it right here. Marcus Mariota had his first incomplete pass in the 4th quarter. In the 4th quarter. What? Look, Mooney Ward went down. I'm not gonna put this on the defense. You know why? The defense has won too many of these games for the 49ers, and they will down the line. They will win many games for this 49ers team. So I'm not putting it on the defense. Team was ready for one of these, or due for one of these games. But Kyle, 9 minutes left. A touchdown, a stop, a touchdown. Why? What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Move. Move the ball. Go, go, go. The Falcons fans were applauding because they knew that they didn't have enough time to get it done. I love you, Kyle. I'm on chance. You know it. Today, just like Jimmy Garoppolo or any other player on this team, you deserve criticism. Today, Kyle deserves criticism. Criticism. But it's hard for people to put this into perspective. That's the best way. I was going to say something else. I changed it. Put this into perspective. You have to be able to blame the right people for the certain things. It's a team game, of course. But 9 minutes left in the game and you're sitting there acting like you have a 7-point lead? Come on. Come on. Why weren't you moving the ball? This is why my voice is gone. Because I'm yelling at the field. Hurry up. Huddle up. Go, go, go. You know why? Your defense isn't lights out. Your defense is not lights out in this game. It's not lights out. They've got too many injuries. Fortunately, injuries catch up to you. But come on, man. What are you doing, Kyle? What are you doing? Look at Marketing Pro. Gassing up Jimmy G. Like a closet 49er fan that he is. Shout out to everybody that's in here. 220 people in here on the live, 20 minutes in. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. A lot of content coming down the line. I just got back from the stadium, so I'm in my hotel room. That's why if I sound like I'm hoarse, it's because I'm yelling at Kyle Shanahan to move the fucking ball. Come on, man. Appreciate you, bro. Marketing Pro. Marketing Pro is my favorite 49ers. My favorite Rams fan. 100%. But yeah, look, with this one, you're going to look at it and you're going to say, just like Chicago, just like Denver, and this one now, because the 49ers are 3-3, you're going to look at it and you're going to say, this is one that they should have had. And you can't fumble the ball away. That counts for a touchdown. You can't play as conservative as you do in the 4th quarter when you're down by that much. And the Falcons did what they did, man. They played their game, and that's it. I don't know, man. I expected the 49ers to win this game. I thought it was going to be way closer than many people expected. I had people in the parking lot. They were like, oh, it's 6.5. Oh, they're going to – I was like, there's no way the 49ers are going to cover this. And when they do win, it's going to win by this much. And look, they lost by 14. So, it's what it is. Now what do you do? Nick Bosa didn't play in this game. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's really good. Does Mooney Ward play next week? That's scary. It's a scary thought. Patrick Mahomes is playing next week against the 49ers. I don't care what it is that is going on in this game right now. I don't know. I mean, Mooney Ward has been the one thing that'll save you. Jason Verrett's not ready to go. Now you've got the Chiefs, Rams, a bye, and the Chargers. And Trent Williams, Kyle said today, I believe, that Trent Williams had a chance to play. Okay, cool. I didn't really feel offensive line was an issue today. Daniel Brunskill stepped in for Mike McGlinchey. He played all right. I don't think that I can necessarily throw injuries completely on this game, especially when you look at the plays that were there to be had down the field. I mean, he threw the ball to Ray-Ray McCloud, and I couldn't believe it. Like, it was coming towards me. I jumped up, and I was like, holy shit, and Ray dropped it. And I had people on Twitter tell me it was underthrown. It's like, tell me you dislike Jimmy Garoppolo without being objective, like, in any way. Keith, thank you for the donation, man. Took my 11-year-old to the game, disappointing. I hope your 11-year-old realizes that being a 49er fan comes with disappointment. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. It was not underthrown. Thank you, Roman. It was literally Ray McDonald was running down the field, and it was towards my end zone where I was in. I think it was section 121. He had his hands up. The ball hit him right here, and he dropped it. That's Jimmy Garoppolo's fault, though. If it's not a touchdown, it's a 60-yard play that puts you in the red zone. And then how does that game switch? Why defer with so many defensive injuries? No, those two throws were big. You're talking about the overall strategy of them winning the coin toss and then deferring. I think Kyle expected his defense to at least be able to slow them down for a little bit. He didn't know that Mooney Ward was going to go down in this game, and then he was going to be able to score and then score again on the back end. Not a bad, in my eyes, that's not a bad strategy. And B&A, I heard Magic City's overrated. I got 2 other strip clubs that I was given to go to that were much better. But apparently, Magic City's wings are as good as Allure's wings and Onyx and all of them. So it's all the same shit. So, maybe we could DoorDash that or whatever. But I got a plane to catch tomorrow morning. So I made sure to get back to my room before, anything. 6 o'clock on the Eastern time and 3 o'clock in Pacific time. So, yeah, I just – I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to figure out what exactly to be upset about when I'm just upset about you can. Way too cozy. I promise you, you can. You can go on DoorDash and say Magic City lemon pepper wings, and they will DoorDash that shit to you, man. They really will. Metro Diner, I saw that. We were very close to that. We walked right past it. That was right where the invasion was at the same time. And Roderick, thank you for the donation. Why is this offense so inconsistent? It's so hard. I'm going to leave that one up. It's hard to figure it out week to week. One week you can say, well, Kyle wasn't exactly aggressive in certain situations. One week you can say guys drop passes. One week you can say they penalized the shit out of themselves. That's what is so inconsistent about this. That's why I don't understand the throwing it at Jimmy Garoppolo's feet. When you look at other things that have gone on with this offense and you're looking at them and you're seeing it. Offensive line plays poorly one week. There's penalties one week. There's drops one week. It's overall. Daryl, I don't like baseball. Baseball sucks, man. Yankees better win tonight. I don't like baseball. Baseball sucks, man. Who cares? Not a real sport. We're here to talk about a real sport, and the 49ers lost by 14 points to the Atlanta Falcons. Shout out to everybody that's in here. 25 minutes in here. 215 people in the live. Appreciate you. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for when we go live. I'll probably stick around for a few more minutes, man. I don't know what else there needs to be said in terms of this game. There's so many injuries that the Atlanta Falcons get paid to play football as well on the other side, and they are an NFL team. So give them credit. But there's so many frustrating little things. The drops, the way that the drives ended, the way that Kyle wasn't making them move the ball faster. Maybe he was scared to put his defense back out there. I don't know. Keith, again, thank you for the donation. Jimmy was Jimmy, the fumble on the play. That really made it an uphill battle. Exactly. Jeff Wilson fumbled that. You know what's funny, though? Can I go on a little tangent real quick and send some spicy emojis in here if you want me to go off a little bit, just a little bit more. I love you, Kyle Shanahan, but I got some issues, man. I really got some fucking issues. A guy drops a pass, a guy fumbles the ball, a guy misses a block, and he's sent to the doghouse, where it's like, damn, I don't ever want to see this guy play at all. Right? I think we all agree with that. Okay. Jeff Wilson fumbles, and it causes a fucking touchdown, and he runs right back out. Why is that? It's because Kyle has his guys. He loves his guys. His guys can do whatever it is. But if you're on the fringe and you fumble the ball, you're not running fast in practice, you drop a pass, oh, you're completely out of here. Strange to me. Very strange. Very, very strange, man. Very strange. I have to know what the thought process is. Jeff Wilson fumbles the ball that leads to a touchdown and running back out there the next time. You know, other people drop passes, fumble the ball, miss blocks. What happened? They get run right back out there. It's just interesting. Just something I want to throw out there. But Kyle Shanahan, my issue with you as a coach, and I love you, and you know I'm a big Kyle Shanahan guy, you do not treat 1 through 52 the same. I'm sorry. You don't. You don't treat 1 through 52 the same. You do not. You just don't. If a guy fumbles the ball and it doesn't matter what his status is on the team, and if you want to set that example, George Kittle fumbles, Brandon Ayuk fumbles, Deebo Samuel fumbles, I need you to sit for a series. I want you to learn. Nope. They get run right back out there. Certain guys fumble the ball, and it's like, damn, well, get them back out there. I like them. Other guys get banished to the shadow realm. I just want to know. What me as an employee, right, and many of you who have jobs, right, we don't like bosses that prioritize other guys or treat other guys differently, right? If your best employee fucks up, it's the same punishment for your worst employee fucking up if it's the same thing. Why? Why not? I don't like it. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that if I was an employee. I wouldn't like that if I was a 49ers football player. I don't understand. If a guy fumbles and you feel so strongly about the fact that he fumbled and you said, man, I can't allow this. I've got to bench him. Bench him. It doesn't matter who it is. Don't do that to Matt Breida. Don't do that to the third running back or the third wide receiver. And then when the guy that you really need to make a play does that, you're not setting an example in any way. You're just not. So be a hard ass all the way or be a flip-flopper for the guys that you like. That's all I'm saying, Kyle. I got 2 issues with you. You didn't push the ball when you were down 2 scores with 9 minutes left, and you do not treat 1 through 52 the same. You don't. Like, you shipped off Trey Sermon because you didn't like what he was doing. Okay? I hear you. I'm with you. Like, if that's the move, it's the move. Guys fumble the ball that results for a touchdown, and you're like, just running back out there. It's cool. Why? Because he's in your circle of trust. I don't get it. All right. Well, 30 minutes. That's it. I'm good. My voice is out of control. Shout out to everybody that's in here. 218 people in here. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for when we go live. Shout out to everybody in here in the chat. Even Marketing Pro, who is a damn dirty Rams fan at this point. But, yeah, look. It's a loss. You didn't want that to happen. It's not what you want. Channeling my inner Aaron Boone. But, Val, Jimmy didn't play bad. Jimmy did not play bad. Come on, man. This isn't on Jimmy. This is not Jimmy. But we're on to Kansas City. We'll talk about this a little bit more. The last time we'll talk about it is State of the Franchise with Brad Graham and I. But shout out to you 49er fans. Appreciate you guys tapping in, man, and appreciate all the love. Shout out to everybody in Atlanta who came up and sent some kind words, man. Really means a lot. Really does. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your night, hopefully. Yeah. Let's go Niners. Yeah, let's go Niners. Let's do that. Welcome, everybody. Let's go Niners. My name is Jason Aponte.